Hey guys, Fishy here, and it's time for another brief unfakery troll hunt. Although we're not really gonna troll hunt too much, I wanted to start just by making sure that I had taken a look at some of the old bits that we had done before when we got some attention from BuzzFeed. There was a whole spreadsheet, you might recall, that had all kind of names, and this is when I had found one name that just had weird comments on it from Madeline Heron, and then passed that off to Sarah, who found all these other related accounts. And then we asked around to see if anybody could find what more about these guys or had any experience, and we came across Craig from BuzzFeed. Craig, who did a whole bunch of digging and research into these and interacted with Facebook about it, and they took down the ones that have been colored in here with these pink and red sort of colors. They took those down, but only some of them were the ones that Craig reported. There's still like 60 or so that are still active, still out there as far as we could tell. And he confronted Facebook about it. How come you didn't find the ones that were related to these other ones? But when I go on my homepage, I'm getting fed friend suggestions for some of these guys. Facebook never got back to him about that. So it's been a couple of months, and I wanted to just quickly go through here and see if there are any new ones that Facebook took down. And the first one, nope, definitely not. These are arranged in order of how active they are, not how alphabetical order or anything like that. Really quickly, I'm going to get this link and put it in the live stream on the page here. See if I can get it posted in that thread so that people can see. Follow along on this one. Take a look at this this spreadsheet if my computer will actually load the page. It should be up in just a minute, and I can drop this link into the live stream. Oh, that takes so long to load this page. I really don't know why it does that, but here we go. Here's the comment. If anybody wants to look at the spreadsheet, there it is in the comments in the live stream. Now we can turn back to it and just go down the rest of the list. I just want to see how many of these that were not removed before are still existing. I haven't checked it today. That was an active one. All these at the top are very active. And they just keep seeing. I mean, this one, the last one, post for this one is April 30th. We'll just check those as we go too. Evan, let's see what Evan's last post was. It might be this botnet just shut down since that publicity. Evan's last one is April 26th. Let's keep going. See if we can find anybody newer. What's the newest post we can find? Georgia Schwarzkopf, April 30th. So that's amazing that none of these have been, Facebook hasn't removed any of these. I believe they've taken down, Sarah would correct me if I'm wrong in comments later, but I believe they've taken down the group that these were associated with. Joined Hands, all of them were tied in one way or another to Joined Hands. And I think that page is gone. I think that Alex Kaplan from Media Matters told me that that was the case. I can't remember, but I believe that's where I got that from. But these are, it looks like April 26th to April 30th is where all these are terminal. But they're all still active. They're all still here. They might not have been touched at this point in a while. Maybe somebody's thought they lost the use of all of them and just didn't try or didn't check, but nothing in May. Nothing as far back or as recent as May even. So this is something. They're all still sitting here like they're aging or waiting for something. but no activity since April. And I can go through I won't go through all these. I just wanted to show how, I mean, this one has April 26th as the most recent one. And this is the one that that Facebook suggested Craig Silverman be a friend to. April 30th again. All these at the top are very, very active ones. We found that they are posting in groups. They were interacting with other accounts, posting comments on there, on other posts. Just all of a sudden it didn't do anymore. Ever had one of those days you run across a guy you wished you did not mess with? Well, here's that. This is another one of those accounts. Still the comments, and now the weird bot responses that Sarah had tracked, and she tracked a lot of them. This is a year old. This one's not doing anything recently, maybe just commenting. Let's look at this one down here. This is one we just saw the comment from Rebecca Acklin, and April 30th, last post. It's just so strange. And Facebook has the information in terms of how interrelated they are. They can tell because these are all friends of each other of some way or another, or they're commenting on each other's. They have machines that can figure this out, and they haven't, even to this day, even all this time later. We got that buzz from BuzzFeed way back earlier in the spring, and here we are in middle of June, and these accounts are still here. So that's so discouraging that they haven't been removed. Facebook hasn't cleaned this mess up. What I'll be doing, and the reason I put that link to the spreadsheet in here, I'll be reporting these accounts. I'll be reporting them as fake, and then if Facebook sends them back to me and says they're not fake, I'm going to do what I should have done in the first place and link them to the BuzzFeed article so they can look at that and understand what they're facing. Now, having checked all those out, then the rest of the time I want to spend with you guys is just looking at a couple of things here. I'm going to open up a new tab because I got a request today on the Unfakery page, on one of the articles that we posted, or one of the Unfakeries. It was the, what do you call it? The Eddie Murphy death hoax. Eddie Murphy death hoax sounds like a great band name, right? But there was an Eddie Murphy death hoax that was going around. It was a couple years old, and I didn't even know that. But it sprang up again, and it sprang up today in a group from what is it? I guess it was Kosovo. It could be Kosovo. It could be Macedonia. I'm not sure, but it was close. The guy that was. I guess. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so the I'm checking comments here to see if Sarah hasn't got any feedback on reported fake profiles since May 25th. Neither have I, Sarah. Neither have I. This is not just you. Facebook has had that problem. I don't know why. I don't know why they're not sending any notifications, but that's a thing. All right, so going down here to look at the Eddie Murphy death hoax, I got a request from, I want to get Tom, it's John Willis. Can you look into the Tyler Perry fake accounts? Well, I'm not sure what that is, if that's a thing, but we're definitely going to look into it, and we're going to do it live here so we can see how many Tyler Perry accounts we can find. If there's a bunch, that's a thing we need to check on. So here we go. Tyler Perry, see all pages. Let's look at those. All right, so Tyler Perry has a verified page. They have confirmed that this is it. It's got 13 million people that like it. And then we have I Love Tyler Perry supporters. It's up front. Supporters of Tyler Perry. Temptation the movie. Acrimony, the movie, I think. All right. And then some other accounts down here. Let's see. Oh, a whole bunch of I guess maybe related, but oh, those are movie pages for the different movies. Okay, that's interesting. Tyler Perry 1. I don't know. Tyler Perry's 10 people like this one. That's funny. Tyler Perry 2018. This is so confusing. Movie pages next to people pages. I don't get it. That's something else. So, we're probably just gonna have to get John to link us to which one. It's pretty clear when you look at this Tyler Perry account that this is the right one. But there are a lot of people, I guess, who don't really know the difference between a verified account and a not verified account. A fan one, or maybe a parody one, or maybe a scammer one. I don't know. So I'm looking for another one that's got a significant number of people that might be a scam one. Tyler E. Perry, Tyler Perry fan page, Tyler Perry fans. And none of these look like it's trying to be an imitator. Tyler Perry Inc. Movie, community, Tyler Perry fan club. Tyler Perry, is that what I'm seeing there? Steven Tyler. Oh boy, this just goes on and on. Okay, so I wish I could help John, but apparently this is not useful. Let's go back and look at groups and make sure there's not any groups on Tyler Perry. Well, there are a whole bunch of groups on Tyler Perry. That's lovely. But yeah, no, I don't know if there's a fake page that's out there. I'm not seeing it in pages here. I'm not seeing it at all. Goodness, I mean, does any of them jump out to anybody that might be watching? I'm just not seeing any of them that look like they're fake or they're trying to fool people. Most of these look legitimate, but this one looks like it might be fake. But in fact, let's check that one out. Tyler Perry 1 doesn't seem like a likely name for a fan page, but we'll see. We'll look and see. And again, the slow load. All right, let's see here. What kind of content does this page share? This doesn't have a whole bunch on it, apparently. I don't know. That is not a very full page. All right, so, I really wish I could help you, John. That's one of those things that I can't find the one you're looking for. There are a whole bunch of pages related to movies or fan pages or something like that, but I'm not seeing those. So I'll have to send John a message and say, okay, send us links if there's something that you want us to look into. There's got to be something there. Oh goodness, I'm sorry. It's so hot in here. I should have fixed the air before I came in here. All right, so in the meantime, instead of digging into Tyler Perry for the next few minutes, I wanted to look into some of the groups that I had been checking and trying to see if there had been any new trends in fakery. So we'll look at largest group ever while we're here and see what's out there, see if there's any trolls we can unearth and what the stuff is. I have big plans for this place. Oh, this group photo, I see. Yeah. All right. Something about Benghazi. This is a quote that's funny. I don't believe that we've even covered this. Clint Eastwood quote, Hollywood is the place of traitors and pedophilians. Okay. This morning I've decided to leave this awful place and fight against traitors with real American patriots with President Trump. Definitely a fake. I'm going to have to make a video on this one. But yeah, people believe that. 272 shares. So who shared it? William Running Bear. Who could that be? I don't know, but we're going to find out because that's an interesting title. I know that there are people who carry Native American last names, even now, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think there are quite a few people who are trying to put on being Native American. We've seen that often in some of the fakery we've encountered, is people pretending to be Native American and trying to appeal to those communities just to profit off of them. So we'll take a good look at who this is just to see. I don't want to embarrass anybody, but I also want to make sure someone is who they say they are. This is a photo commented on, and let's see. It's an American flag, all right. So, national anthem there. Let's just, couldn't find any check-ins. Couldn't find any posts. That's interesting, because I just saw a post by William Running Bear. So maybe that is not necessarily a useful thing today. But yep, just pictures of what we figured someone trying to pass, or maybe even someone who is Native American, but putting out fakery. So there goes his credibility. All right. Let's see. Where's this one from? There he is again. Let's see. Oh, the other thing that's really big today, Peter Fonda and remarks about Barron Trump. Now, of course, I saw that going through my feed, and I knew that it was fake. I knew it was fakery, and I was wrong. See, I doubted the celebrity quotes because, of course, I doubt celebrity quotes. I know that I need to verify them before I spread them. And so I didn't even really look into it because it hadn't really come across too many places. And then I found out it was true. That's weird. It's crazy when there's fake news that's not as strange as real news. Oh, that was something else. Here's more on Barack Obama because, of course, that's all still very relevant right now. I don't know what this is about. Okay. Let's see. Trump protester claims Ben Carson's not black. Overpasses for America. Okay, don't know what that's about. Let's see. All right. Couple deported to Mexico after 30 years, leaving 3 kids behind. Lots of immigration bait and articles. Some of them I'm sure legit, but some of them I'm sure just decided to shared out there to make people click and whatever. Should illegal aliens be separated from their children? That is one question, but here we have HoustonPost.co. Houston Post hasn't been an actual publication for years. So someone has copied that name, apparently. 9-0 decision. Supreme Court just shredded Democrats. Huge. Okay, I have to click on this. I have to know what this is about. Uncategorized. Do you see this pink little, what is this, parallelogram here? That tells me this is probably related to Freedom Daily. That style is the style of Freedom Daily, which has shut down. So let's see, 9-0 decision, and it doesn't tell any deal about what the decision is here. There's no links in this article. Let's see, rumor has it Kennedy will retire this summer. Really? I hadn't heard that. Let's see, gerrymandering case. So they don't link to anything. They don't tell you the court decision, the name of the case, who's suing who, or what the agreement is. It just says they've sidestepped 2 major cases and allows controversial district maps to stand and be used in the fall's midterm. 9-0, SCOTUS sidestepped 2 major cases. What does that even mean? So again, more fakery. There's no links. There's no any reference anywhere here. And then down here at the bottom, hat tip RWN official. So let's see what that is. RWN official. right-wing news. Right-wing news. Oh, that sounds trustworthy, right? Okay, and then it's copied exactly from the other one. No links again. Oh, here's a link. Look. Patriot Journal, SCOTUS tears Dem chances 2018. So where does that end up? It would seem, and it appears, that's really not journalism there, I'm going to tell you. Patriot Journal. So let's see. No links here. Oh, CNN. We have a quote from CNN, but there's no link. 9-0 in a Wisconsin case. It doesn't say which one, so you can't fact check this one. Source CNN. Now this is another thing. Does this go to CNN actual story? Let's find out. See how fun it is to follow the faker trail and see if we actually get to something you can figure out that it's true or that it's actually something that happened. Okay, Supreme Court sidesteps partisan gerrymandering cases. Let's maps stand for now. Sidestep two major cases. 9-0 ruling by Chief Roberts, okay, is a blow to Democrats who argued Republican John Maps presented fair and effective representation by diluting voters' influence and penalizing vote. Okay, so now we have an actual news source saying this. That doesn't mean I believe it really. But here now they're talking about the cases. Okay. Let's see. Where were they? The second case out of Maryland where Republicans challenged a district map drawn by Democrats. All right, so there's not really much here except that they, didn't see, CNN isn't actually showing where all this is coming from. This is how far I'm having to dig. 1, 2, 3, 4 links so far to try to make sense of this. It is no wonder people have a hard time being informed and an easy time being fooled by fakery. Look at this. We usually direct the dismissal of the case under normal circumstances, Robert wrote. The court opted to send the case back to lower court so challengers might have another chance to prove concrete and particularized injuries. So they've sent cases back down, I guess. This is so hard to understand what actually happened. Oh, goodness. So when CNN puts together an article like this that doesn't really tell you what's going on or doesn't explain it, it's very easy to follow the trail back and see these other sites that are equally unhelpful in terms of showing what it is. I don't know why this is a victory for Republicans or why this is bad for Democrats. I don't understand. This is horrible writing, horrible reporting on CNN's part. And then you track it back to all these other sources. None of them have made any better job, any better fist of actually informing people. And when I'm looking at something called the Houston Post, and I know the Houston Post is a defunct page, this is such a headache. And you know whose fault this fakery is? It's CNN's fault. They can't get a reasonable, clear description of what happened, so that when I'm looking this up and somebody's linking to CNN, I'm thinking automatically that it's fake. Good gravy. This is sad. This is sad. It took me that long, 5 or 6 tries to go down the rabbit hole to find out if that was true or fake. Now I'm going to have to look it up and look deeper into it. Oh, guess what? Leonida Hashani, something from Native American Apache. I got to check this profile out before we go. Let's see who this is. All right. I'm thinking that this is probably a foreign account sharing that. Let's find out. Sarah's really good at running these guys down that are fake Native American pages or ones that plagiarize legitimate Native American groups. But we're going to see who this is. All right, so This is Leonida, and this is what she comments on. Let's see. When we go to stock scan and we put this in, it'll tell us what these comments are, who these are, who these photos are that this person commented on. Okay, that makes no sense. I'm getting it all backwards. It's going to show us the people whose photos that Leonida commented on. And I'm trying to find one with only a few photos or comments so that we can find hers and see what language it's in, because that's what we do here. But if I go and I look at all the public posts they've made, somebody trying to pretend they're American, they're going to forget to delete things like this, comments that they made 2 years ago. They're not going to know to do that. Then we're going to look at checking into Germany and everything. Okay, that tells me that they're based probably in Europe. And then here are the posts that same video has been shared. Please post where you are from. Where are you from, so I can track? Okay, yeah, so that's bait, trying to get you engaged. And then they do this Native American Apaches post and these other things. And look at the groups. Native Spirits, largest group ever. Peace, Love, Music, and Positivity. Same post in different groups all over. Here's pictures of whatever she had going on. And it over and over, this is what I love America, I love America, I love America. And I think this one is related to the Piccoli family that we talked about earlier. I think that was one of the pages they were sharing. They might have recruited Leonida. So here we have her sharing this Native American Apache and drumming up in interest in that. 71,000 views. And it's, I'm sure it's not anything harmful or bad, but what is this person who's probably from Europe trying to do in terms of building up Native American groups or something like that? I Love America page. Why? Because that's what they do. There's profit centers in there. Groups that are not legit pretend to be groups that are legit and plagiarize and steal attention and other thing. Albanian pop star image. Image search her. Yeah, let's try and see. Save image. Google image on her profile. Let's see who she is. Girl. That's all we get is girl. Huh. So I don't know. Is there more photos maybe? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's check her. Sarah. Goodness. Facebook. That's lovely. And she is proud of her cleavage. Okay, so this is all I get in terms of the image of her. Let's see. Bustonas.com. Only suitable for, I am not going to this place. I am not. I'm sorry. And I should have been able to tell by this one right here that I didn't want to go visit her her images. Probably stolen from somewhere. So, yep. There you go. So, yeah, you could tell that a porn star girl image sharing that content. Yeah. Not looking legit, is it? This is a thing that I've really been frustrated about. So many people are trying to score points based on detention policies at the border. I wanted to be I haven't wanted to touch it because other than to show photos like this that I have found the source for. So, yeah, just the skepticism is well warranted in things like this. So keep that in mind. All right, I am going to cut it short. It is too late. We got stuck in the rain and the traffic and everything today. But did want to at least go live for a little bit, check back on those other accounts from the bots, see what they were doing. I will be reporting those. If you want to do those as well, you can go to that particular page. I put it again in the comments. You can follow that link and just go to these profiles and report them. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm not saying to go do that. I'm just showing you where you could look at these profiles further and do some more investigation if you like. That would be something else. So thanks for hanging out. Next week we're going to do a little bit better. I've got some things in the works, and if they pan out, it ought to be fun. Meanwhile, thank you guys for being with me. Thanks for sharing content. We've got another video coming tomorrow on some older fakery from about a year ago, but it's really more, I think, selective editing. So stay tuned, look around for that. Don't forget to share your fakery with us. If you have fakery that you're running into, send it our way. Sometimes those things don't get in our feed until they're well viral, and then we notice. So help us get ahead of it by sending us examples that you see. And as always, you can go through our Facebook page and find some of the things that we've shared or that we've done, so that you could see if there's something that we've debunked that you run across. Drop a link from our post into the threads. If you see a video, a GIF that we made of some fakery, like today we did the Eddie Murphy death hoax, you can drop that in there. Anything like that that you see that we've debunked. Here's one that was like Bill Gates and his children not getting vaccinated, things like that. When you see those things going around, you can drop those links into conversation. Help us get more people to see what we're doing. Help more people understand what Unfakery is about and how it works and how they can help it grow. We're up to 1,438 likes. That is really amazing. But we really need to get to 15, and then we need to push for 3,000. It's only by growing from a little bit at a time, from people that see what we're doing and learn a little bit more about how to interact with people when there's fakery involved. If nobody else is making it this simple to show you why things are fake or how you can tell that they're fake, if there's nobody else doing it, that's what we are doing. We are going to try to keep doing it so that we give people tools to have discussions instead of arguments. And as I said earlier today, if people applied the same skepticism to sites like America Fans and Newsfeed US as they do to Snopes and PolitiFact, we might not be in this mess. So if you want, save this image from our link here. Just click on the timestamp and it will take you directly to that post. Share that with people. Share it and show people that you want to encourage skepticism too. Those are the things we've got to do to get people thinking more critically about how to avoid fakery. Again, thank you guys so much for being with me, for sticking with Unfakery, pushing us at every opportunity, liking the post, sharing, following us on Twitter, supporting the YouTube channel, all of that. We've had huge progress on the YouTube channel. Check out one of our latest videos about don't read the comments. It's hilarious and sad at the same time. We will see you guys on the page. Thanks so much for being with us. Appreciate you so much being here. And good night.